Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans. And Bonsai says hello as well. The old farter's having his senior's moment, but he'll get over it. Here we go. That's his signature call. For those of you who know Bonsai. Okay, once he's quietened down. Bonsai. Okay, he's quietened down now. He's got his tail's going mad. He's just getting excited. Okay, now what I have attached here is a video, and it's a shout out to Darby and to Tian, who's actually in the video I've attached here. And it's very closely aligned with the last video I put up, which was Steve Hofmeyr, and a cry out to all the expats, South Africans around the world. You'll see the reality of the lives of the remaining whites in South Africa. And the overriding factor is that probably 95% of them today have no way of escaping the madness. If they could, they would get out. They're stuck there. Can you imagine being on the Titanic when it's sinking? It's going down in the water, and there's no one who can help you? That's what the dilemma facing several million white South Africans right now is. And I'm talking about white South Africans who are living in white squatter camps or impoverishment camps because they're totally destitute because of racist laws like BEE and triple BEE. I'm talking about people who've got family and friends who they can't leave behind. I'm talking about people who have a multitude of reasons why they can't leave South Africa. They're stuck there. They're like being on the Titanic while it's going down. And it's up to us to actually intercede. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for updates, and have a great day. Bye for now.
Good morning, people. So here we are. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Tian Tron. I'm a white South African farmer. And I've been asked by many people from all over the world to make this video in English, where I am going to try to highlight the current situation, the political situation in South Africa, specifically with relation to the white minority in South Africa. And I want to ask you to, if possible, share this video all over this globe. And I'm going to try and keep it short and simple. There's a political reality busy playing himself out in this beautiful country of ours. The ruling ANC government has indicated that it plans to change the Constitution of South Africa, specifically Chapter 25 of the Constitution, which deals with private property rights, to change that chapter in order to make it possible for them to expropriate property without compensation, and to deal it with, as the president of the ANC, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, as well as the president of the country, to share it with, as he states it, our people. So what he basically is saying is we want to expropriate property without compensation as the government of South Africa to give it back to our people. Now we all know by now who he sees as his people. The message is clear. This is not a matter of taking from the rich and share it with the poor, that typical Robin Hood mentality. This is a matter of taking from the white to give it to the black. Blatant, hardcore racism. That is what this is all about. We know by now what the ultimate result of this policy is going to mean for all the people of South Africa, not only the whites. There are many examples north from our borders where the governments of Southern African states has opted to take this political discourse with catastrophic results. But there's also a human side to this whole debate. As I've mentioned earlier, I am a white South African farmer, part of the Afrikaner people, Boer Afrikaner people. I've got a long history in this country. My forefathers contributed their lives towards building this country to what you see today. Let me start with saying thank you. Thank you to all those countries and all those people all over the globe who have opened their arms and their hearts and their doors to many of my people, the white man of South Africa, white men and women and children, accommodating them, giving them opportunities to start all over again. I get reports from all over the globe of former South Africans who is doing well. They are enjoying their lives and they are happy families. Their children are happy children. And I want to thank those countries. I want to thank those people. It could have been much different. Thank you for that. We do appreciate it. Thank you for what you're doing for my people. But I want to ask you, not only to keep in mind those white South Africans who are arriving at your shores, but also to remember that here are millions of white South Africans left who don't have the option of immigration. Immigration for them is just not no solution. They are in no position whatsoever to even consider it. I must remind you of thousands of white South Africans who don't know where their daily bread is going to come from today. They don't know how are they going to feed their children today. Buying a plane ticket, immigrating, starting a new life all over in a new country is just no option for them. They are here and they are stuck. But there's also a lot of other reasons why they don't opt to immigrate. You must remember that South Africa is our country. And this African soil has been drenched with our blood and the sweat of our forefathers. We don't want to immigrate. We see themselves and ourselves as South Africans. We see our future in South Africa. We see the future of our children and the generations to come under the South African sun. We want to see this whole thing unfolding to such an extent that it works for us. And through this video, I've told you about the chaos and anarchy that is awaiting this country and its people. We are standing at the brink of chaos and anarchy. How are we going to change it? I can assure you that the white South African minority, although we are a minority, we're still talking about 3 to 4 million people. We are organizing ourselves and we are doing everything in our power to empower ourselves, and we are doing everything that we can to empower ourselves to fight this battle from within. But we need the help of the international community. We need your help. Ordinary civilians, ordinary people living in different countries all over the world who are watching this video today. We've informed the governments of many countries out there in the international community. They know by now what's going on in South Africa. But we also know that it is the responsibility of ordinary citizens to hold their different governments accountable, to apply pressure, more pressure, on this ANC government, to try and change this political discourse, to try and step up and say, listen chaps, there's such a thing as right and wrong. We've seen the international community in the past, in history, taking up arms against what is wrong and changing it for the good. And as I'm standing here today, I'm asking you, we've reached a point in South Africa where the international community must join hands with us as the victims of savagery and barbarism and maladministration to join hands with us, to support us in this effort to change this bad for good. I would like to believe that there is something left in humanity. Somewhere deep down in your hearts, you do have something left which will encourage you to fight this fight with me and my people. I don't know how it will end. All indications out there today is that it will end bad. I hope we can stop it before we reach that point. I trust you for sharing this video, to making the world aware of what's going on in South Africa, and to try and change this bad to something good. Thank you and goodbye.